All right, so I'm going to demo 3 micro tools that I created over the course of 3 days. I wanted to see how fast I could actually create some prototypes to solve some common tasks that home services professionals have. On day 1, I created a quote generator with the idea being that you can take small input from a form and generate a full-blown quote that you could then send to a customer. On day 2, I created an invoice generator so you could take whatever tasks you performed for that customer and it would generate a itemized invoice for you automatically. On day 3, I created a review responder so that you could follow up very easily for any positive or negative reviews that you may get. It would provide you with a starting point that you could use in your response. So let's get to it. All right, so day 1, I created an AI quote generator. So basically, a home services person would use this for new customers. So perhaps your lawn care provider and a customer came to you and said, hey, I'm interested in your weekly lawn care. So I just type that in, weekly lawn care, hit the generate quote button, and that's going off to OpenAI and comes back with introduction, scope of work, estimated price, and a thank you, all dynamically generated from your 3 words here. Has your company name, introduction, kind of sold it a little bit, gives some, let you know, hey, we're going to do all this stuff here, mowing, edging, trimming, keep your lawn manicured, right? We do things with the highest professional standards, and it's going to cost you $60 for weekly. Maybe you come in here and you edit it and you say, you know what? I'm going to give you that for $55. Got a thank you here, and I gave it some instructions in my prompt to ensure that it kind of puts 14 days here for this quote. Maybe I can, come in here and say, all right, I'll give you 21 days. So this is a quote that's going to go to a new customer. So perhaps you have, and these are hard-coded here, some reviews of previous work, some terms and conditions that you want to expose the person to. And this tool is applicable to any home services company. So I can come in here, maybe I'm a pressure washing company, and I say, customer came to me and said, hey, I need pressure washing for my driveway and sidewalk on a corner lot. See what it does with this. All right, gave me my intro, scope of work. This is for a pressure washing company, so you're pretty much saying, hey, we're gonna, remove all the dirt and grime and mold and stains and enhance the curb appeal, right? We're using top grade equipment. Gave a decent price. This price is kind of basically regional. I kind of gave it the region that I'm in, and so it's kind of estimating the price here. And again, you got your 14-day quote, and yeah, you just came in easily. You can come in here and update this quote here however you want it and send it as a PDF, and hopefully you win that customer. So that was day 1 with the AI quote generator. Well, it's a quote generator enhanced by AI, but looks to save you a bunch of time. All right, so day 2, I created this invoice generator that's enhanced by AI. So the idea is you won the customer, you performed the work, and now you're looking to get paid for the services that you performed. So you come here, you can put some really crude nondescript notes here. Lawn mowing and edging and trimmed edges. And let's see what it provides here. All right, gave me two separate line items dynamically, and it assumed, based on my region, the rate of 65 for lawn mowing and edging. Okay, fine. And the hedge trimming was $50. And you can come in here, add an item. Maybe you did some additional work. All of this is editable, dynamic. Everything gets dynamically updated. You can update your taxes here. Invoice dates, 30 days from when you issue it or less. Come in here, update, from and to. So this is an example of it kind of adding, based on the region, the rates. So I'll do this one more time, perhaps, and maybe add something like what I wanted to possibly put in there. So I'm going to say, hey, this costs $60. And trimming hedges was $80. All right, let's see what it does with that. Okay, cool. So two different line items dynamically provided. From here, it put the rate of 60 and 80 for hedge trimming. So if you pass it a cost value, it'll automatically populate it here. Okay, so perhaps you're a plumber and you just finished a toilet installation. So new toilet installation, generate an invoice for that. Okay, cool. Took my couple notes here. Product is toilet installation, professional installation of a new toilet, including testing and cleanup, $150. That's an assumption. Do again. Toilet, and we'll put $200. Okay, there it is again. Updated the rate. New toilet. Made sure it was sealed, and hopefully you can get that money from this residential customer. All right, so this was day 2, AI invoice generator. Okay, so day 3, I built a AI review responder. Concept, again, you perform the work. Hopefully you did it to someone's satisfaction. Customer leaves you with a review, and you need to respond to it. Some organizations have lots and lots of reviews, so this could come in handy. Let's see. I'll put a bad review as well as a good review and see what responses we can generate. So we'll start with the bad review. Awful service, do not use. You know how that is. Not a good day. All right. So you can come here and change the voice that you want with the response. So you can speak like a management person, operations, or customer service. And also the tone. You can sound professional or authentic. In this case, let's try management and authentic. And hit recommend reply here. You'll get a response back. It's editable, so you can come in here and modify this if you wanted to. Copy it to your clipboard. But management says, hey, dear valued customer, we're sorry to hear about your recent experience. We take pride in our work. We'll address these issues immediately. Please allow us the opportunity to make it right and regain your trust. Awesome. You also have the option of making this, shorter or longer. So maybe you want to say some more things. You just click this here and makes this longer or shorter, right? And go even shorter there. We're committed to resolving this promptly. Thank you for your feedback. So the other thing that you can do here, we'll try in our operations voice and sound friendly. You can do multiple replies. So perhaps you want to choose from several replies. Let's try that. Hit the recommend reply. And so I have 3 different replies to this negative review here. Truly sorry. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. And again, each one of these you can make shorter or longer, right? So same thing. Perhaps you need to respond to a good review. And let's do authentic, and let's do multiple replies there as well. Appreciate the feedback. So you get the point. It just, you don't have to really think about it much, right? If you're going through a bunch of reviews, it'll give you something that as a starting point to make your life a little bit easier. And again, anything here, you come in and add something more, right? Dress it up a little bit, make it your own voice, tweak it. So this was day 3, a review responder enhanced by AI. All right, so you saw the 3 applications that I built over 3 days. These were just kind of focused experiments to see what was possible, really. If you're curious about the technology stack that I use Python, which has a whole bunch of AI libraries that you can use. In this case, I use the OpenAI API. I use the Django framework, HTMX, Tailwind CSS for styling, and for interactivity, I use JavaScript and AlpineJS. So I'm curious to see what you're building. If I can help you, feel free to reach out. Until next time, take care. Bye.